before we start things off, let's get one thing straight. This isn't a diary. This is a journal. The only reason the title even says diary on it is because Greg's mom bought it like that, and now I'm stuck with this dumb title. The last thing I need is some other streamer seeing this title and reacting to it with the wrong idea. And don't expect me to be writing my feelings or emotions in here being all dear diary this and dear diary that either. The only reason I'm even doing this journal is because when I'm rich and famous, I'll have better things to do than answer stupid questions all day. But until then, I'm stuck in high school with a bunch of goofies. I mean, who seriously thought that 14-year-olds and 18-year-olds should coexist in the same building? There's guys with beards talking to girls who were still watching My Little Pony. And then the court system wonders why there's so many cases of 16-year-olds talking to 20-year-olds. If it was up to me, I'm not gonna cap. Grade levels would be based on looks, and you wouldn't be able to enter high school until you at least hit puberty, which would suck for kids like Eli Anderson because he ain't see hair on his body till he was like 17. But my first day of high school, freshman year to senior year, was always lit. I'd be so ready to wear my new fit to school that I would have it laid out and ready to go before the sun comes up. By the time I got to the building, I realized that everyone I went to high school with was extremely rich, and my best outfit was a 5 out of 10 on the drip meter, max. But my parents always told me, it's not about the clothes, Stanley. It's about how you wear the clothes. So I figured maybe if I wore the clothes differently, I get more attention. And my parents were 100% right. When I showed up to school the next day with my shirt and pants on backwards, people liked it so much that they started taking pictures and posting it everywhere online. It lasted for a while, but I had to stop because I was always the last person out of gym class. You'd be surprised how long it takes to put on a button-up shirt backwards. Anywho, that's about the only advice I've ever taken from my parents, and it went right. Because when it comes to dating advice, they are the absolute worst. Being nice to girls has never gotten me a girlfriend. The most popular guy in our high school was Jaw Hampton, and he could literally trip a girl, push her to the ground, and by the time she stood back up, she'd be in love. But me, if I so much as ask for a girl's number on Snapchat, I get 2 notifications. 1 saying that she took a screenshot of the chat, and 2 a response saying LOL. And I feel like that's the biggest problem with high school these days. Social media. Not because it's important to talk face to face or it's ruining the mind of the youth. It's because the lamest people I knew had more followers than I did. And I don't even care about followers. It's just that people will literally treat you like a peasant if you have less followers than them. You would think from all the pictures everyone took of me with my shirt backwards, I'd be an A-list celebrity by now. So in an effort to gain some followers, I did a TBH and rate with my best friend at the time, Mike. TBH and rate means you DM Mike and I a message, we say how we feel about you, and then we rate you based on your appearance and personality. And as far as attention goes, it worked. We had hundreds of people on my page asking for TBH and rates, but because Mike was an attractive guy, everyone just followed him after, and I just gained like 7 followers. Mike was my best friend, even though I had to stop hanging out with him early into high school because he joined the high school gang and wanted me to start robbing people with him. And I'm not high and mighty enough to say I'm too good to rob someone. In fact, I've stolen several times before. Petty things like pencils or iPhone chargers were easy licks, so stealing isn't anything new to me. If I'm being honest, I was ready to make it to the big leagues if it wasn't for the fact that jail is scary. I believe in myself not to get caught, but Mike wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. And if we got caught for something dumb he did, I don't know if I'm willing to take extra time just because he messed up. Do you know what they do to me in prison? Me neither, but I wouldn't want to find out. It's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid for a reason. So best believe, it's not the only time I wimped out of something. Like one time Mike wanted to start a food fight in the cafeteria, and I told him that if he throws something, then I'll throw something with him. But he didn't tell me he was aiming to hit the girl with a boot on her leg. And then Mike gonna look at me like I supported that decision. But if he was smart like me, he'd pretend like someone threw something at him first, and in defense, he threw something back. That's the difference between me and my classmates. I may not be the best looking or the most athletic, but I have the ability to think things out, which seems like something everyone should be able to do. But I've seen kids lie about homework and not even have an answer ready just in case the teacher rebuttals. If I told a teacher I lost my homework and they didn't believe me, I would tell them to call my mom, because the night before I would ask my mom for help on 1 or 2 questions and then go back to my room to slack off. By the next day, I would crumple up the the homework, throw it away, and tell the teacher I did it, but I lost it. They call my mom and she'd be like, yes, he did it. I even helped him on it. Worked every time. But hey, I'm not trying to promote lying because eventually I did get caught. I'm just saying you might as well be good at it if you do it. So if there's anything you should take away from this journal entry, is that people aren't smart. Don't listen to your parents' advice. Lying is bad, kinda. Be mean to girls. Don't keep dumb promises, and don't do anything illegal. Unless you're sure you're not gonna get caught. In that case, you can do whatever you want.
Chill, I'm kidding, alright? Please don't go out here and like start acting crazy on my name. Depending on what high school you go to, that's really what they teach you. Not the teachers, but the environment. It's like a place where if you don't find yourself, you're gonna lose yourself trying to be someone else. If that makes sense. Like, no, bro, you're not smarter than your parents just because you can work your phone better. Or no, you shouldn't be stealing just because you can get away with it. And no, you shouldn't be being mean to girls because you think it's gonna make you more attractive, etc. You get it. The list goes on, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, high school will make you believe those things. And I'm not saying that you can't do those things. You can't do those things, if I'm being honest. You'll probably get better results. You'll probably be cooler. But like around 11th grade, I really started asking myself, like, do I want to be cool in high school? And I thought about it like this. I'm going to be outside of high school a lot longer than I'm going to be inside of high school. Is stealing really cool outside of high school, bruh? Not really. I mean, maybe if you're from 63rd. And by doing that over and over and over again with questions, I realized it makes more sense to try to be cooler outside of high school than inside of high school. Especially when you start thinking like, it's not forever. Anywho, with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you guys like this Diary of the Wimpy Kid style content. I kind of want to do it like on the side, like on occasion. So if you guys like it, let me know. And follow me on my Instagram, Stanley_animations. And with that being said, it's a wrap. Y'all didn't even peep. I had the backpack on and like, you know what I'm saying, the black shirt. I couldn't find black shorts that I like, but I was trying to dress up like the character in the video. If y'all peeped, I put Crocs on the character. That's attention to detail, bro. You can't find that everywhere, bro. With that being said, it's a wrap. Fade to black.
In the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my bed. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever save. I hop in the foreign and drive like a race. You sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds, ain't catching no cash. I stay in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my bed. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever save. I hop in the foreign and drive like a race. We sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds, ain't catching no cash.